So, to show off the sand team, we're going to go and try a couple random matches. We've got this going, should have won in just a little bit. Generally, your lead's going to be Minshao, because access to Fake Out, U-Turn, and Taunt allow you to set up a favorable position against most any lead that exists. Hippowdon is another option, just to lead out strong with rocks, but generally U-turning off of something into Hippowdon on a favorable matchup is better. Although we'll see based on their leads. Okay. Um, hmm. Rain Azumarill. So on these teams, it's very common to lead Electrode and set up screens, or to lead Pelipper and set up some Rain. So I have to deal with Priority here, Priority, which is going to be really powerful in the Rain, Haxorus, and Whimsicott. So Whimsicott's also going to have priority moves. This team has quite a lot of it. If you look at the Excadrill endgame, Excadrill can functionally finish off a slightly chipped Haxorus, can finish off Minshao, can take out Electrode. Deals pretty good damage against Whimsicott if I can get it to switch into Stealth Rocks once or twice, can win hit KO Pelipper. And we just have to deal with Azumarill and chipping down Whimsicott a little bit. With that in mind, we're probably going to lead Mr. Whiskers and see where to go from there. Okay, so this thing could definitely be Trick, and that's something we want to be aware of. Because of that, we're going to try to get that chip off that we mentioned earlier. Well, if that's Fake Out, Excadrill's Iron Head will do a bit, but I don't think it's enough just yet. Switching into Rocks or a turn or two of Sand should give me what I need. Now, this guy has priority, so even though he's slower than me, he'll be able to go first. I'm afraid of him tricking me a choice item and removing my Life Orb. While that's sad, I think it's something I'm just going to have to deal with for this match. And if he stays in, there we go. U-turn will allow me to deal enough damage that losing my Life Orb for functionally removing Whimsicott is, in my opinion, a pretty good deal. Alright. I could let him switch a Life Orb over to my Hippowdon, which isn't great for me. I don't think he's in pursuit range yet. Let me go ahead and pull up the Pokemon calculator really quick to check. Choice Scarf Tyranitar versus Whimsicott. I can expect Pursuit to do at most 28, so we're not going to be killing him with that. After Sand Chip, though, it could just be enough. And let's see how it goes. He's going to use Taunt, thinking that this is going to be a Stealth Rock Tyranitar. Decent bet, but right now, we're just looking to remove Whimsicott. Okay, so he's got a bit more defense, but that's totally fine. Switcheroo would be a good option here. Okay, you just rather Memento to get rid of my stats. That's totally fine. Tyranitar had to switch out after this anyways. So what we lost from that ordeal is that Minshao deals a bit less damage and now has its speed reduced. Oh, it won't show it there, but by the item Lagging Tail. He's wanting to set up Belly Drum here, which pretty good option. His Aqua Jet will hit very hard after that. I think I'm going to go to Minshao and try to fake him out in the sand just to start wearing him down a bit. Probably has Citrus Berry, excuse me. Yep, there we go. We want to start building up chip on this thing. If we still had our Life Orb, it would be fantastic. Oh, but there goes the sand. Minshao would be great to keep around. But I think that's just not an option anymore. Yep. We'll let him take me out. And we'll bring in Magnezone. So what, we've got Haxorus, his own Minshao, Pelipper, and I'm gonna be honest, didn't pay that much attention in Team Preview. Let's hope it wasn't a ground type. Is it Scizor? Scizor or Conkeldurr. This is pretty good to get some chip off on me, and this is why I use max HP Magnezone. Because now we've removed this threat, and we can switch in Magnezone later as a sack to whatever he's going to bring in. Because of his priority users, Gengar doesn't feel fantastic here. Minshao was generally a great switch in these situations. It's a shame we had to sack it, but we made him sack his first Pokemon to take away its item. So then, getting rid of Azumarill by taking it out is a decent trade. So if I bring in this, he brings in Pelipper and resets the rain on me. I think that's still worth it, just to set up Stealth Rocks on him. Now if you notice, the Pokemon I said we had to deal with before Excadrill could sweep were Azumarill and Whimsicott. Right now we're just trying to maneuver into a situation where we can bring Excadrill in cleanly. Yep, Pelipper here isn't great for us, but we're just going to go ahead and set up some Stealth Rocks. If he U-turns, cool, he can kill something with Kingdra. If he stays in, we hope he's not Specs, and we hope that I live. Unfortunate. Sacking Magnezone would have been a much better option there, but gonna be honest, not playing at 100%. So what did we have? Minshao, wanna say Haxorus, Scizor. Nothing really wants to eat the Stone Edge. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, cool. That's great. That ensures that we get to keep Sand up. Shiny Minshao, looks beautiful. Match is basically over at this point. I'll give him my Magnezone. I mean, that's unlucky for him that I missed it, but in the grand scheme of things, really doesn't matter. Yep. We're gonna do that, force him to knock me out. Now, because I got KO'd, Volt Switch is going to resolve first, which means he switches into a Pokemon. I get to see what it is before I bring in my answer. Electrode, that's what it was. Cool. Now, Electrode's fast, but even if it's Focus Sash Electrode, the Sand right there got rid of that. So we're free to bring in our Excadrill and click Earthquake. Goodbye, Electrode. And we'll see what he does now. I believe those last two are Scizor and Haxorus and Minshao. Sorry. Played a match against Scizor earlier. So, at this point, not much that he can do. Ooh. Interesting. So, definitely overestimated how much damage I did there. I'm going to sack off Tyranitar. So if he clicks Dragon Dance here, 2 Dragon Dances lets him be faster than Excadrill. But if he doesn't, Excadrill can come in the sand and be faster than him. Okay. Because we were able to kill off his weather user, we were effectively able to use Tyranitar as a sack, bring in Drill, and go back to our previous strategy of clicking Earthquake twice. If he has Fake Out, he'll be able to stall out a turn from Excadrill, but we have enough turns of sand remaining that there's really nothing that can go wrong at this point. Even Scarf Minshao is going to be slower than us. So, that's been a good game. He played it pretty well. Sand Team just has lots of options for breaking through teams. Whimsicott's good. I don't find it particularly amazing. And I'm guessing he just didn't quite know the calc, or was expecting me to have speed on Magnezone, because to be fair, if I didn't, I was in major trouble. That Azumarill really could have beaten down my team. Okay, that's the end of that one. Thanks so much.